Hey guys, Sword here, and this is going to be Operation Dome number 23, or the 23rd episode of the Operation Dome series, where my friends and I are going to encase the entire world in glass and glass panes. So, right now, I'm alone. Everybody's either asleep, or they're doing their own thing, but mainly the part that the people who are usually regulars here, they are not here with me, obviously. And it's been a while since I've actually done like a solo commentary. Usually I have my friends to help me out, but since they're not here, I gotta make an episode, and this is what it is. Let's see if I still got it in making these commentaries solo, because, of course, shameless plug-in, I have to do some Let's Plays, because I'm actually having fun with Let's Plays. And pretty much, I gotta do solo Let's Plays every now and then, and I gotta have fun with it. So, this is kind of like an old refresher for me, because what I used to do in Operation Dome, this was before Operation Dome, in Operation Bedrock, when I first started it out, making the videos, I was alone. I didn't have any co-commentary, I didn't have any live commentary, everything was post-productions, and pretty much all it was is just me looking at my old footage, and then commentating over it, and making a video afterwards. So this is going to be pretty much like an old refresher, see if I still got it, and I need more practice because, of course, with the Let's Plays, I'm going to be doing some solo Let's Plays, and again, this is good practice. So what's been going on in Operation Dome is that we've been getting rid of a lot of sand, as you can see right there. It's kind of look a little bit barren with all the sandstone and stone, and we're covering it up with grass, of course, so that we could actually make it look more appealing than just seeing like a wasteland of just emptiness of sandstone and stone, and nobody ever goes there anymore because all the sand is completely depleted. There's some sand over there still, but we'll get to that later on. And what we're doing with the grass blocks or the dirt blocks, oh hey. Oh yeah, I did kill it. Okay, let me put on the helmet so I can get some food. Don't want that. So what we've been doing is that, of course, we're going to be remaking the mountains by just placing down dirt blocks and making it look nice. So let me go pull out the map. So with all the sand, which used to be yellow or tan colored type of deal, now it's going to be more green. And that gray splotch right there, it's going to be green, and more animals will start to spawn. The thing that you're going to notice is that there's going to be a lot of torches. And once we actually give out the seed, or download the file to download, so everyone could actually have their own Operation Dome. You can get rid of the torches if you want. All you need to do is just grab a water bucket and just place it down. It'll get rid of all the torches for you. You can keep the doghouse. I made that with love, because every time when I get more dogs or more wolves or wolfies, they always disappear. I don't know why. Just what I found out, that if you get attacked when the wolves are near, they'll stand up, but they won't move. And when they don't move, they're still in aggressive mode and they need something to attack, and if they don't attack anything, they'll just despawn. And what I did also notice, that when I get attacked and they don't even stand up at all, eventually they will not be tamed wolves anymore. Meaning that they will still have their collar, but I'm not able to actually have them follow me or anything. So it's kind of weird. I don't know. It's just weird to me. So what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be placing down some glass and glass blocks. Wait, glass panes and glass blocks. So many things to do. We're almost done. I don't even know if I have enough time to actually show you guys the area that we still need to work on. Let me show you from the underside. Well, it's going to turn dark, so at least this will be a good time to actually go back to bed and have more light. But let's see if I could actually reach there in time. That all we have left is, I don't know how much though. I think I would estimate around 5,000 to 6,000 blocks left of glass to finish up the first quadrant, which is quadrant number, let me see, number 3. Yeah, this is quadrant number 3. I keep getting confused with Operation Bedrock's quadrants with Operation Dome quadrants. We work in quadrants, people. It's a thing that we do, or a thing I want people to do in my world. I don't know. I'm kind of like an OCD fanatic and like a little bit of a control freak when it comes to that area. My apologies, but that's how I like it. It's what I need. Oh man, I fell. Get over there, get over there. See, look at that. Look at that section. That is all we need left. I am estimating. I'm underestimating right now. squeaky chair. But I'm thinking this is at least 6,000 blocks to go for at least this area. I'm pretty sure I am dead wrong in that department, but it wouldn't be the first time I'm actually wrong. Maybe 15,000 maybe? This seems like a reasonable number. That we gotta keep getting more and more sand, and if we ever do run out of sand, then of course, then I'll have SMO actually build us a sand generator so that we could have unlimited amount of sand. So, we'll be good on that department. What else is new? What else is new? Just, maybe whatever happened. I don't know. Don't think anything really much excited happened at work. All I know is that there was a person actually doing a little bit of dumpster diving. Kind of freaked me out because I didn't expect anyone to actually stop by the store at 1:15 a.m. to go dumpster diving. And then there was another guy who was on a bike who was actually just scouting around the area, apparently. I don't know, maybe looking for loose change that probably would have fallen out. He was on a bike and flashlight right down on the driveway. He was going back and forth. He saw me, and as soon as he saw me, he looked around a little bit more, and then he actually rode off. Probably didn't want to get the cops called on him because he's technically... Oh, wait. I don't think it would be technically trespassing, but it's still unwanted company. I don't know. There's laws somewhere along the matters of that, but as long as the owner makes it clear that they don't want anyone to go at their parking lot after the store hours are closed, then it'll be technically trespassing. Hurry up and turn nighttime already. I don't want to mess with the gamma in the editing. I still love my wolfies. You guys are cool. Tilt. 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 I love doing that. It's so cute. Was it a thing that they're going to make collars? Like colored collars? One thing I wanted to make sure is that we could actually have names. So I could actually name these wolves and I could tell which one's different and which one is the one I want to follow me. I want to try to make them follow me right up to the ceiling. I'm just kind of afraid that they'll fall and die. So if I'm ever at an open water, I'm going to try to have them follow me. Hopefully they don't push me off. And if I can get them on the ceiling, that'd be great. But then, what purpose would that serve? Just for them to be on top of the ceiling and not able to come down? Why do you look so angry? Oh, by the way, this is a fantasy texture pack. Every week we're going to be doing a new texture pack. So, it is sunset. And the moon is rising. I need to do some work. There we go. Wait, can I actually eat and sleep on the bed? Nope. Doesn't want to work that way. Ah well. The clock. That was kind of cool. It kind of spazzed out. Like I said, it's been weird. It's weird actually doing a solo commentary. It's easier when you do it with friends because the matter of fact that you're just talking to them and anything can go because you could pick up on a random conversation that happened. So I prefer to do actual group commentaries like when I did my Let's Play with Kyle, that we just talked to whether it be about the game or something that probably would be an interesting thing to talk about. So that's one thing I actually gotta figure out is like, what am I gonna say for a video? It's not that easy. A lot of people make it easy. But then again, a lot of people do videos with their friends. You're gonna see in like in another day or so. Yeah, pretty much like in another day or so. What I'm talking about, like, it's easier to make videos with friends than by yourself. But there's a lot of people who have practice and they could make videos by themselves or with friends. It doesn't matter to them. They just have fun regardless. Just, I need more practice. If you ever try to make a video by yourself, it is not that easy. And one of the things that I learned to do is not say uhs or ums in my videos. Oh my god, this is deja vu. I'm actually talking about this again, even though I've talked about this to death. But for those who are new, pretty much sentence fillers are things that people would say over and over and over in a speech or in a commentary to keep it going. Sometimes it's unintentional, sometimes they legitimately don't know what to say afterwards. And I have a lot of sentence filler phrases that I would say every now and then, but it is a thing. It is a thing. You would notice. It's kind of like it's almost like my pet peeve at a certain level. I don't mind it at all, but every now and then, if they say it way too much, it's like, yeah. I don't know how to express it completely, but in speech class, public speaking is a great class to take if you want to get your fear over, or get your fear out of the way over like speaking in public or speaking in front of your classrooms. They are your friends. They are just as nervous as you are. Some of them are already experienced, but they all started out with being afraid to actually speak in public. So they will get your fear over that, or at least help you get better at conquering it, and as well as they'll teach you how to actually make speeches or actually get rid of the sense fillers that you would say every now and then. One of the techniques, even though I didn't actually use that, is to have another person pretty much be with you as you're practicing your speech or what you're going to say. Every time you say or they would create a loud noise. Why is this torch on top of here? I don't want that torch right there. That's just one random torch. I did not even realize I was there. Okay, so every time when you say or then they would either slam their hand on the table or make the loud noise. Your brain will instinctively try to avoid hearing that loud noise or anything that causes a little bit of distress. So eventually, you pretty much condition yourself to not say or even though I do slip out every now and then, but that's just because I am talking to my friends, and that is normal because your friends don't judge you when you say or but if you're making a speech, or if you're trying to make an announcement and you keep saying or then people may think it's like, are you trying to finish something, or do you not know what you're trying to say? So it happens, people. It happens during commentaries. People say it to move it along. And I do have sense fillers, which some I unintentionally say, or some I do realize what I say, but then I forget about it when I try to bring it up as an example. Sometimes, well, one thing is that I do moving on, or alrighty then. So those are the things I would normally say to try to keep the commentary going. It's that I don't have much practice, I don't put anything down on script. That's another thing if you're going to do a commentary. At least have a note card to figure out what you're going to say at what point in the video. Maybe it'll be a long conversation or a topic to discuss, and probably will take most of the video anyway, so to focus on that one topic sometimes would be the best out of the whole deal. Some people don't even mind actually looking at what's going on in the background. Some people actually stick by for the commentary. That's what I want to try to do. I've actually got some comments of people actually saying that it's just boring to see you placing down blocks or destroying them. That's just nothing new. But that's kind of a deal with Let's Plays on Minecraft. That's all you're going to see, really. You're just going to see a person mining, building something, getting killed, killing something, whatever it takes to make a Let's Play go on. Wait, let me go check down the line just to make sure that I'm not going to fall. Because we've been getting some gaps here and there of unfinished work. Unintentional, of course, but I really don't want to fall and get myself killed. Okay, looks like I'm good. So again, it is one of the things that I really need to focus on is try to make a good commentary by myself, which I'm going to try to accomplish that during my Let's Plays. So focusing on one thing is actually pretty good. And I did mention about the Let's Play thing. One thing is that I gotta remember what I was talking about, because I always go on to some random tangents and I forget what was I talking about at the last point. So yeah, it is, I'm not gonna lie, it may be boring seeing me placing down blocks, but I really hope that people actually stick by for the commentary. Maybe I improved my commentary when I first started out, it was horrible. Now, it's gotten better. It's not the best, but it's definitely gotten better. Some people actually did say I do have a radio voice, but that's because I actually put a little bit of enthusiasm in when I'm talking to a customer, because of course, I gotta be more friendly to the customers. I gotta be loud, I gotta be clear for the customers, and here, I'm not at that stage yet. I don't know, I'm thinking that I'm still not in my comfort zone when I'm actually making commentaries, which is one of the things I gotta work on. I gotta be more myself, or I gotta be more like myself, if that's proper grammar there. another thing I gotta work on. I gotta make a little checklist of things I gotta work on. One thing is I stutter too much. It happens. I don't know how to fix that yet. Probably one of the things I stutter so much is that whenever I'm talking for a long or extensive amount of time, is that I don't know how to explain it. Like, your throat or your mouth gets a little bit too dry. And then, of course, maybe a little bit of TMI, but it is a fact that saliva builds up. And when it builds up a little too much, it causes your tongue to slur a bit as it moves along with the saliva. So sometimes you may hear it. You probably may hear at one point where I'm actually slurring because it builds up. I don't give my time to breathe. I don't give myself time to breathe. So it's more things I gotta work on. And I'm realizing this now as I'm thinking about it while I'm talking to you guys about it. Like I said, making a commentary is not that easy. You probably will notice that people actually take a drink during the commentary. Of course, they may cut that out, but I'm just being real here. You heard me drinking some water here. So, it's not easy. You try for yourself. Try to make a 5-minute commentary. Just by start out small. 5-minute commentary. It's good? Okay. Try to make a 10-minute commentary straight on through. It's good? Okay. Move it up to 15. Move it up to 20. Move it up to 25. And then move it up to 30. I like doing 30-minute videos because it gives me more things to talk about than a 15-minute video. A 15-minute video to me seems a little bit too short. And then, of course, 30-minute video seems too long for a viewer. But for a viewer, they could easily go back and just pretty much finish off the video. They could just stop at any time and come back when they want to finish the video. And if not, then I guess that's not their cup of tea to actually watch a long video. I've seen long videos. They're not that bad. Sometimes I like it to see it uninterrupted. Don't you just hate it when a commercial pops up at a crucial moment of a TV show or something else? Of course, that could just mean a bathroom break for you, but for others, they want to see their show uninterrupted, so that's why they subscribe to Netflix or Hulu Plus, or even watch the episodes on YouTube without the commercials. And then, of course, on YouTube, you could pause. Netflix, you could pause as well. And then Hulu Plus, I never use Hulu Plus, but I'm pretty sure that they have the basic feature of pausing the video that you're trying to watch. And then autosave is here. One of the things that they need to do is make more messages. That's just me, though. That's just me. What else can I say that hasn't been said, but it's still new to the new people that are here? For those who don't know and are new to the channel, I upload videos every single day. So what I do is Operation Dome every Wednesday, Operation Bedrock every Saturday, and as well as that I do Let's Plays every single day. And then there's going to be other videos I'm going to try to put into this channel more and more often. I've gone into Let's Plays recently. I saw how fun it is, and I wanted to try to do some Let's Plays. Reach out to a brand new branch of people or audience that would rather see another different video game than Minecraft, which I would say it's so-so. Honestly, they would love to see more Minecraft from this channel than to see a different video game, because people subscribe to this channel for Minecraft, and I cannot always provide Minecraft videos because what am I gonna do? The only thing I could really do is continue on making vlogs or talk about other things or answering people's questions while I'm doing something like this, which people have actually stood by for, but I did want to actually try something new. This is a gaming channel after all. And for a gaming channel, you have to be playing more than one game. You just can't call yourself a gamer, or you can't call yourself a gaming channel if you just do one game. That's just my opinion. You could like it, you could hate it. It's just an opinion. But of course, on the internet, if you have an opinion, you're against somebody on the internet, which someone takes it way too serious, to heart, and then they go lash out on you. Ah, well. Just well. They're more violent in the internet when they're typing down the letters on the keyboard than they are in real life, because I'm pretty sure that they would keep their mouth shut. Again, my opinion. The sun is beautiful. The moon is beautiful. What is that? I'm trying to remember what type of moon that is. Waning gibbous? Or a waxing crescent? I don't even remember the moon phases. Remember doing that in middle school? Or earlier in the years, because people have different schools and they've been taught different things depending on their grade. I don't know. I learned this in middle school. It was fun. We actually had to build like a sun. Oh yeah, do you guys remember this? You actually had to build like a paper. I was about to say paper mache sun, moon, and the earth, and then you would have to put it on like an orbit system, and you would have to actually show the class by everyone turning off the lights, and then you use a flashlight, and if it works, then you would see like the sun or the moon covering the sun to cause an eclipse, and vice versa with a solar or lunar eclipse. That was fun. And then also shows the different shadows of the different phases of the moon as well. So it was pretty neat. I liked doing that. Although my parents always wanted to go over achievement here. Like, I wanted something simple, but they always want to put more and more details in the projects. Anyone ever had parents like that? You just want to keep it simple. You didn't want to make it too, like, impressive, because all it is just, you're going to get the grade for actually putting in the effort, not just of how over the top the project is in itself. Because all it is just you get a letter grade, and then that project you just throw away the next day. Then you get sad because it was a fun project, but you just can't keep it. Otherwise, then it would just be making a mess in your own room or your parents' room, wherever you put the project at. I'm pretty sure it's stuck in the attic or something. I don't even have an attic. My childhood dreams, my childhood memories, they are crushed. Oh well. So this is pretty much the behind the scenes of Operation Dome. I really don't want to show the finished product, because some people actually like to see the behind the scenes, and then there's other people who rather see a finished product. But if I do show a finished product, then what else is there to show you? Honestly. It's like when a person makes a building, like if they show a finished product of the building, people may want to see how, or want to know how long it took, so they probably would like to see the behind the scenes, or like a time-lapse video of how long it took to build it. Like I said, different interests for different people. That's why I want to try to reach out for everyone's interest. But you just can't please them all. You please one group, but then another group just goes away. It's just really, really difficult to go on YouTube these days. Just for me, this is a hobby. If I actually could make a living off of it, that'd be great. But for now, it's a hobby, and I cannot rely on it to be the main source of income. Because if I do, then it's just going to be a bigger disappointment when it turns out it's not going to work. You always got to have a backup plan. And my backup plan is that if it doesn't work, though I may be sad, but I'll still be making videos, and then I'll be returning to college, finishing off with a degree, and maybe I'll find a good part-time job. And then I could still make videos on the side for a hobby, and if I do get better at it, maybe I can make commercial videos. Then that could be my part-time job, just having some dedicated hours to make a commercial, and then there you go. I'm good. I'm set for how long it ever is gonna take for that commercial to be up, and then for every commercial that pops up, I get paid a little bit of a commission fee or something like that. That'd be a good living, right, people? You have fun making commercials, meet new people, get some connections here and there. You'll be living a life. Because those actors that get paid for those commercials, every time that commercial appears, they get paid. Whew. Maybe I should become an actor. Or at least avoid a radio spokesperson, something along the matters of that. Just one thing I gotta work on, of course, is the stutterment. That's not even a word, is it? Stuttering or speech impediment. However you want to call it. I gotta work on that. Probably I'll do well reading off the script, but going off script like this, that's the thing that makes me stutter the most. Because I am thinking so many things to talk about, or so many things I want to say, and then it's just goes out the window. Because if I don't say it then and there, I'm going to forget about it. And when I try to remember it, then it's just, you snooze, you lose at that moment. So like I said, note cards will be great for you to remember what you want to talk about, but if one topic just takes like forever and a day to discuss, that's still great. Honestly, that's still great. That means you still have those topics to talk about in another video. So here's some simple tips for you guys. Just more or less be yourself, which I gotta work at. Try not to say uhs or ums, because I'm pretty sure the only times when I do say that is when I'm giving an example, or that I'm stating the fact that that's the thing that I'm focusing on. But when I'm talking to my friends, especially during the live commentaries, I'm definitely going to say uhs or ums when I'm trying to talk to them. Sorry, I got distracted by my fan. My fan is one of those fans that pretty much swings back and forth because of the rotation of the... I can't say propellers on those ones. What would you call them then? Nah, you guys know exactly what I mean when I say propellers. So I'm just going to call them propellers. Oh well. It just rocks every now and then. So you probably may hear some... Okay, it stopped. I wanted to give an example, but it stopped. Oh well. I would say that this was a pretty good commentary. I was able to actually keep it up for a good 25 minutes. That was my goal. So anything here from on out is just whatever now. That's the thing. You gotta remember to do a good intro, but you guys exactly know what my intro is every single time. I just do a recap of what's been said. So here it is, that I gotta work on my commentary. I gotta work on doing solo commentary for my Let's Plays that I do. And if you don't know what my Let's Plays are, I keep playlists of every single Let's Play that I've done, except for at least two, three, maybe 4 Let's Plays. Because it was a good start. Post commentary. But I don't want people to get confused with the recent Let's Plays I'm doing now, so that's why I haven't put them on a playlist. So if you search way back like a year or 2 ago, you're gonna find them. But keep in mind, they are post-commentary. So it's like I play the video game, then I relive it by actually looking at it, then I do my commentary afterwards. And some of the reactions, they are dead on because I practiced on doing that. That was the thing that I did with my post-commentaries, that I worked on actually timing it just right. So it looks like it is an initial reaction. This is why I prefer to do live commentaries rather than post commentaries, because the initial reaction are always the best. You cannot relive that when you do a post commentary. You can't act the same way as you did when you first experienced it. It's like if something scared you at first, you are genuinely afraid, but then when you go to post commentary or post production and do a post commentary, you gotta act that way. Hey, if people actually believe that it was initial, then you're a pretty good actor. You could try acting. I bet you that not many people will know when I actually acted out, or when I was actually genuinely. That's I gotta work on that. Genuinely a real reaction. And then there's gonna be people who second guess my reactions from every now on, or from now on. Just keep in mind, I do live commentaries. There's gonna be rare videos where I do post commentary. Unless I absolutely have to, if the live commentary was absolutely like kaput, or I completely forgot to like record on my Audacity. I really gotta do an update video on how to make live commentaries and other things like that. There's a lot of things I gotta do. I gotta remember to write these things down, because if I don't, again, I'm gonna forget about them. I'm a very forgetful person when it comes to other things, but for most things, I can't say that. That would be a lie. I forget most things, but for other things, I remember them. And then I randomly remember them, and then I forget about them again. I'm not the only person. What was I talking about again? Ah yes, the recap. Again, I go to random tangents here and there. So, if you're going to make videos, keep a list of what you're going to say. Be yourself, and have fun with it. Just make it a hobby. Don't focus on trying to become like famous, because if I actually did that, I wanted to become famous, but it's not easy as everyone makes it out to be. Because there's gonna be people who like you, and there's gonna be people who hate you. And if you focus on the people who hate you, then you're gonna ignore the people who like you, and the people who like you will actually hate you now because you're not paying attention to the people who liked you to begin with. So don't focus on the haters. Focus on the people who like you. Make videos for them. Make videos for yourself. Have fun with it, and just keep on going. That's all I gotta say. So this is going to be the end of this video. Hope you enjoy this video, and hopefully that my friends will be online next week. But I gotta say, this was actually a pretty good solo commentary. Hopefully I could keep this energy up for my Let's Plays. And hopefully on my Let's Plays I'll be a little bit more wacky. That's another thing I gotta work on. So many things I gotta work on. Just hopefully I don't forget them. Let me take off the helmet. I really hate the helmet on this one. So there you go. With that being said, I'm SordoKing090. Have a great day, everyone, and as always, we will see you in the next video.